10 stars who left TV shows to switch networks. Stay with me guys, alamin natin kung sino-sino sila. Hello guys! Welcome back! Here's the Express Chica portion of my Sari-Sari channel. But before I go on with the details, please like, share, and subscribe. Do hit the bell button to notify you every time we upload. Thank you! It is inevitable in a TV show to see stars come and go. Stars usually leave a TV show when they decide to sign up with a rival network. It is their own option, as network wars and exclusively clause in contracts prevent them from doing shows simultaneously anywhere else. Here are some of the list of the stars who chose to leave their entertainment programs and switch to another networks. Number 1. Anjo Ilyana. On August 11, 2020, Anjo Ilyana announced on Facebook he had resigned from his hosting duties in Eat Bulaga after 21 years. He said he had accepted the offer of the Net 25 to host the noontime show titled Happy Time. In later interview, Anjo explained his decision, saying he has to work for his kids. In It Bulaga, Anjo was assigned to do the One for All for One segment, which is held in the barangay outside the studio. Number 2. Tony Gonzaga. Tony Gonzaga became a host of It Bulaga in 2002 after a soft drink brand commercial made her famous. Tony had first appeared in the GMA7 program Bubble Gang, but it was Eat Bulaga that gave her the breaks on television, including the teleserye Habang Kapiling Ka in 2002. While doing Eat Bulaga, Tony co-hosted with Vong Navarro Was Up for ABS-CBN's UHF channel Studio 23. In 2005, Tony left Eat Bulaga to sign an exclusive contract with ABS-CBN. Joey De Leon was openly disappointed with Tony, but not for long. He even invited Tony to a gathering of Eat Bulaga hosts for one of his birthday parties. In November 2011, the two got together on a national TV when Joey guested at the bus and told his former co-host he was happy for her. Tony by then had been top-billing several projects in ABS-CBN and earned the title Ultimate Multimedia Star. Number 3. Isabel Dasa. Isabel joined Eat Bulaga in 2011, the same year she entered showbiz. After 3.5 years, on November 22, 2014, Isabel announced her departure from the show through Instagram. She signed an exclusive contract with the Kapamilya Network on November 25, 2014. In 2019, Isabel was one of the former co-hosts who recorded her Kwentong Eat Bulaga video for the show's 40th anniversary. She said that leaving the noontime show was the hardest decision she made because her co-hosts were like a second family to her. Out of respect for her former program, Isabel chose not to appear in Eat Bulaga's rival program, It's Showtime. Number 4. Vina Morales. Vina was part of the SOP's original roster of hosts when the show premiered on GMA7's Sunday noontime slot in February 1997. She hosted the show with Jano Gibbs, Rene Velasquez, and Ogie Alcacid. In January 1999, Vina left SOP. Reports back then cited conflict of interest as the reason for her departure. Vina had decided to sign a movie contract with Star Cinema, a subsidiary of ABS-CBN Films, after her contract with Viva Films expired, and she became a freelance movie actress. However, her contract with Star Cinema required her to have a show on ABS-CBN before she could make any movies with the film outfit. Although Vina's camp denied the reports, she left SOP and transferred to ABS-CBN, where she co-hosted Magandang Tanghali Bayan. 2 years later, in 2001, Vina joined SOP's rival program, ASAP. Number 5. Jelena Magdalina. Jelena was one of the regular mainstays of ASAP in the late 90s. In 2002, she had to leave the show when her contract with ABS-CBN ended. She later decided to transfer to GMA7. News of her transfer made waves because Jelena started her career with ABS-CBN. She was also doing the show Arriba Arriba, and she has a regular segment in ASAP. Upon transferring to GMA7, Jelena joined ASAP's rival program, SOP. She also joined SOP's replacement program, Party Pilipinas, and later Sunday All-Stars. In 2014, Jelena returned to ABS-CBN. She rejoined ASAP as the host of its segment LSS, Love Songs and Stories. When she got pregnant with her second child, Vika Anya, in early 2018, Jelena took a leave of absence from ASAP and her other show, Magandang Buhay. Jelena later returned to Magandang Buhay but decided not to resume her hosting duties in ASAP. Number 6, Rene Velasquez Alcacid. In 2018, the rumor mill was abuzz with Asia's songbird Rene Velasquez Alcacid's transfer to ABS-CBN. Rene had been a kapuso for 20 years since joining SOP in 1998. At that time, Rene was still hosting the first season of The Clash and her 6-year-old talk show Sarap Diva. On September 30, 2018, The Clash aired its final episode for the first season, with Rene saying, "See you guys next year." A few weeks later, on October 12, Rene promoted her upcoming appearance in ASAP's show to be held in Sydney, Australia. This intensified reports that she has indeed leaving GMA7. The next day, October 13th, Rene celebrated the 6th anniversary to Sarap Diva. It was also her farewell episode. Rene, who was in tears, thanked GMA executives. After the episode, GMA7 released a statement confirming Rene's departure from the Kapuso network. GMA7 decided to reformat Sarap Diva and change its title to Sarap Diba, which is now being hosted by Carmina Villarruel and her kids Cassie and Mavi Ligaspi. Number 7, Rufa Gutierrez. In 2007, Rufa Gutierrez was a guest host in The Bus when Chris Aquino took a maternity leave after giving birth to Bimbi Aquino Yap. Rufa's hosting stint became permanent in June 2007 when Chris decided not to return to The Buzz. But in April 2008, Chris returned to the talk show, forming a trio with Rufa and Boy Abunda. March 2010, Rufa left The Bus to accept TV5's offer of a 3-year non-exclusive contract. One of the shows included in her contract was a showbiz talk show that would go head-to-head with The Bus. On March 7, 2010, at least 2 weeks before Rufa's scheduled departure from The Bus, she and co-host Chris figured in a controversy that happened live on a show. During the show's POV segment, Chris told Rufa, aminin mo, ibang level ang saya dito. Chris was of course alluding to Rufa's impending transfer to TV5. To Chris's comment, Rufa responded, "Well, I know, you don't have to rub it in. Chris, syempre I'm sad din, so sana wag mo namang, dagdagan." A teary-eyed Rufa was seen leaving her seat before The Bus could cut to commercial. The following Sunday, March 14, was Rufa's farewell episode. Instead of appearing live, the former beauty queen said her goodbyes via a taped interview with Boy Abunda. A few weeks later, on April 12, Rufa began hosting the TV5 talk show Paparazzi. Number 8, Karen Davila. Karen Davila started her career in GMA7's News and Public Affairs Department. She was a newscaster in the then primetime newscast Saksi before it was transferred to the late night slot. She was also Paula Bediones' co-host in the magazine show Extra Extra, which did well in the ratings game. In 2000, Karen became controversial when she surprised everyone with her decision to leave Extra Extra and transfer to ABS-CBN. Karen was then replaced by Miriam Kiambao in Extra Extra. Her entry point to the Kapamilya Network was the documentary program The Correspondents, followed by the late-night news program ABS-CBN Headlines. She also co-hosted the defunct public service program Barangay Dos, initially with Senator Kiko Pangilinan. Karen served as a news anchor in TV Patrol from 2004 to 2010. In 2010, she was transferred to Bandila until its last episode, which was aired in March 2020, before the COVID-19 pandemic and the expiration of ABS-CBN's broadcast franchise. Karen is set to appear in an episode of TV5's Usapang Real Life with Lucy Cruz Valdez. Number 9, Bernadette Sembrano. In 2002, GMA7 taped Bernadette Sembrano to be the host or tapped her to be the host of its public service program Wish Ko Lang. At the same time, Bernadette was an anchor of the primetime turned late night newscast Saksi. In September 2003, Bernadette Sembrano found herself in hot water. Her co-anchor, Arnold Clavio, read a statement from management about an episode of the probe team that was supposed to air after Saksi. The network did not air the probe team episode, saying the team had failed to complete documentation to validate its report to Ephraim Genuino, the chairman of the cash-rich Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation or PAGCOR under the administration of President Gloria Macapagal. This did not sit well with Bernadette, who was part of the team that did the report. Visibly irked throughout the announcement on Saksi, she walked out at the end of the newscast. Bernadette was suspended by GMA7. Despite her suspension, Bernadette continued to host Wish Ko Lang until February of 2004, when she decided to resign. Bernadette transferred to ABS-CBN a month later. Fast forward to 2020, she is one of the anchors of TV Patrol, which airs via online live stream and Kapamilya Channel, the cable channel that houses the programs of ABS-CBN after its franchise was denied by Congress. Vina Morales took over Bernadette's hosting duties in Wish Ko Lang. And lastly, number 10, Atom Araulio. Atom surprised viewers on September 15, 2017 when he announced in ABS-CBN's morning program, Umagang Kay Ganda, that he was leaving the network. It would be his last episode and the news brought some of his co-hosts to tears. There followed strong buzz that Atom would be transferring to rival network GMA7. After all, he started his career with the Kapuso Network via the magazine Show 5 and Up. He also used to host a sports segment in 24 Oras. On September 21, 2017, a few days after his transfer, Atom was officially welcomed as the new Kapuso in the primetime news program 24 Oras. He joined the weekly documentary program Eyewitness and hosted his own documentary program, the Atom Araulio Specials. The inside information was that Atom transferred because of his desire to go beyond anchor work, on-cam reporting, and do more documentaries. GMA7 agreed to this. ABS-CBN reportedly didn't. Please don't hesitate to share your thoughts about this story. All your comments are welcome. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Stay happy and blessed. Keep safe, everyone.